Hi folks, this is Sudarshan and today I will get you some exercises, weight training exercises that you can do at home. Weight training, this is using body weight, so you do not require any equipment. If you have some equipment, well and good, you can use them, or else just body weight. Just as cardiovascular training is important, like I showed in my previous exercise video, similarly, weight training is also very important, especially when you're over the age of 30 years, because what happens is once you're over 30 you start losing muscle, and as the muscle goes down the body's metabolic rate also goes down and you tend to put on more fat. Along with that you also start getting weaker, and that's when the injuries set in as you get older, especially around say once you're post 40 approaching 50. That's when the weakness sets in. So in order to prevent that, you have to do weight training exercises, be it at the gym or at home. If you're at the gym, you have the dumbbells to use. You can increase the weight progressively, and you can actually go into bodybuilding even. Of course, that is a little specialized. You have to maintain your protein intake and all such things for that. Of course, you have to maintain your protein and fiber, your carbohydrates, everything the balance, even for your regular life, even if you're exercising at home. At home, what you do is you use body weight exercises. You use a body weight if you're doing push-ups, you're doing pull-ups. If you have a bar, you can do pull-ups. You're using your own body weight. So you cannot progressively increase like you can do in the case of dumbbells at the gym. But still, this is also very good. And for a majority of people who are either unable to go to the gym because of maybe hectic schedules, or maybe simply because they can't get the willpower to go to the gym, you start exercising at home. I will show you some bodyweight exercises that you can do at home. And also some other exercises like cardiovascular exercises, warm-up, and exercises which you can do at home. You do not require the equipment as a gym. You might have some dumbbells or weights at home, like what I do. I purchased them during the COVID lockdown. At that time, if you remember, the gyms were closed, offices were closed, everything was closed, and then I think a lot of people has said that they put on a lot of weight during that time. However, I thought I would work out at home, so I purchased these weights. So we have such weights, well and good. Even if you don't, you can still do these exercises. Before you start any workout, you should consult your doctor or physician to make sure that it's alright. Especially if you are very much overweight, or you're taking some medication, or you have a heart issue, or any other complication that you might have. Any workout begins with a warm-up session. Okay? Run on the spot for 2 or 3 minutes. You have to look at your start sweating until you feel your body is ready. So if you can move about 6. And you can also include over here jumping jacks. Now I will let you know for variation over here for those of you who have problem in your joints. You all should not be jumping. So the variation is you can also do field jacks like this. And that is part of a warm-up. Then you start with legs, and then please go forward. Alright? So the first and the most basic exercise for legs, you start with squats. You sit like this, and come back up. All the way down and come back up. What is important here is you keep your back straight and also you maintain the arch of your back. Okay. So you're sitting, you're getting up. We also have to see that our knees do not extend beyond our toes. So see when you're sitting, you see the line is the same. You're putting the weight on your heel. So sitting back and coming back up. Now you have certain variations to this. When doing this, the legs are spread approximately to the extent of your shoulders. So your feet are below shoulders. Now this is one. If this becomes easy for you, then what you can do is you can take weights. This. What happens when you do the exercise with the weights is the weight that is a carry resistance increases. So that helps. If you do not have any weights at home, dumbbells at home, you can also use, say you have stacks of rations, you can use that as well. Or if you don't, you can just do it without weights. Now you have two variations here. You have for sumo squats, wherein it's 5, go down. With the weight, what you can do is, for the dumbbell, these are wide, go. And yet another variation is the narrow squat, wherein put your feet together, then you go down. Why you do these variations is because you need to exercise the various areas of your thighs. So, if you do the regular push-ups, you can do the sumo squats. Sorry, let's say push-ups. I mean squats. You can do the regular squats, the sumo squats, and narrow grip squats. Another variation is the Indian squat, or also called as the Hindu squats. What you do over here is, it's called Baitak. What? I don't know if they teach these days, but when I was in school, a PT master teaches us to do Baitak. And this is the Baitak. You come down, you see your hands, you move your hands. So what you're doing differently here is, in the regular squats, you're sitting on your heels, whereas over here, you're coming down and you sit on the balls of your feet. Then you're falling forward almost. It's like almost on your toes, just behind toes. You go down. And you move your hands almost like actually you want to scoop some mud off the ground. So those are the squats, variation squats that are there. that you can do. You can do this at home. Also, it is important to keep some water while working out and always stay hydrated. And come to think of it, your water bottle can also be used as a dumbbell or a weight. The next leg exercise you can do is lunges. Stand and you go down. Come back up. Left, right, come back up. The objective is to go forward and go down until your thigh is parallel to the ground. You come back up. Left, right. Those are the regular lunges. What you can also do is stay like this, you go down, come back up. This is called static lunges. That was on the left leg. Now for the right leg. So those are lunges. You can do either static lunges or regular lunges. And here again, once you're comfortable with the lunges, if you want to increase the resistance, you can take some weight. You have your water bottle, 2 of them, right down in this case, like this. Take the dumbbell. Here again, what happens is that the resistance for exercise goes up. So once it becomes easy, you can increase the resistance. That is very easy to do at the gym, but at home, you do it if you can. I will just continue the normal exercises and perhaps you can increase the number of repetitions to increase the resistance. The next exercise I'm going to show you that you can do at home, including your home workouts, is the very popular push-up. And your push-up, sorry to it, the arms just outside or maybe to the extent of your shoulders, and once you come down like this, you come down and up, down and up. This is also called dips by some people, and it's because you dip, you come down and push up. What you have to do here is you have to touch your chest to the ground. This. And you also have to maintain your posterior and your legs in a fixed position. What is also important is that you maintain your legs in a posterior but in the proper position. Okay. In push-ups, again, you have variations. You can do wide grip push-ups like this. Or narrow grip push-ups like this. You keep your palms almost together. Those are variations you can use with push-ups. Now, those push-ups, how people whose shoulders are strong enough. There are a lot of people who will not be able to do those full push-ups. What you can do is, you sit on your knees like this, okay, and then you go down. Now, that is if you're not able to do a normal push-up. Something else you can do if you can't do normal push-up is, it's called a wall push-up. So you have a wall, or if your wall gets dirty, you have some furniture, a cupboard. You do this. You hold the wall, gain position, and you do this. You want it a little tougher, a little further. Do it. So those are wall push-ups. Your ultimate goal is to do the normal regular push-ups, but if you are not strong enough yet, you want to get stronger, you can do either the half push-up that I showed you, sitting on your knees, or the wall push-ups. One more variation of the push-up is what's called the Indian push-up, what I also heard referred to as the Hindu push-up, or even Namaskar. I remember this was also taught by my PT sir when I was in school. I don't know how much it's taught these days, but I'll show it to you. It's another variation of the push-up. You keep your hand shoulder width, then all these are variations of the push-up that you can do at home. You would have seen the Indian push-up or Hindu push-up that I did done in akhadas, because this is a form that is prevalent in our country, in the local gyms or the akhadas, where you get the kusti pahlwans or wrestlers training. A core exercise that you can do at home is a plank. A plank helps you form up the core. The core is very important and comes into use when doing everything. In fact, when doing the leg exercises, the core is in use. But in order to target the core specifically, you can plank. I'll show you how to plank. Come down. You are either on your elbows, so you can also be on your hands, arms, and you lift yourself, and you hold yourself for some number of times, say a minute, maybe 2, as long as you can. The better your core strength, the stronger your core, the longer you will be able to pull this ball. Okay, let's see how long I can hold it for. Okay, I think I'll stop there. Maybe upper limit, but I think for the week at least. Another very effective and popular workout is shadow boxing, wherein you're boxing, but there's no opponent, you just do a shadow it. And you can move as well. Now I show you. Okay. Now, Something very important is, how do you punch? You don't stand and go 1, 2, 1, 2. You don't hit your shoulder. Your shoulder is a small muscle and you won't get much force in your punch. When you punch, you use your core. You come back and like you're winding a spring, you come back, you punch legs. Legs. That's what it is. So you're not hitting him from shoulder. What you're doing is, you're throwing yourself into the punch. You can make this out in, if you're familiar with the Rocky movies, you see the painting that they have, which is, I think, made at the end of Rocky 3. Apollo Creed and Rocky, like they agree to a fight. Or rather, Apollo actually asked him for a fight. A friendly fight perhaps, because he still doesn't believe Rocky has beat him, really beat him. So in that you can see, as the fight starts like this, with both the opponents, that's when the photo is caught and the image. So you can see that you throw yourself into a punch, use your whole body. So you do that, like, you know, shadow boxing, what you're doing is, use your entire body and your core. And that's when you get full effective workout. Something else you can use at home is an exercise cycle. You have the portable home motions. I have one which I purchased some years back for about, I think 4,000 rupees. You can use that cycle at home. So cycling is again a very good cardiovascular exercise. The cycles in the gym will always be better, they'll have better settings, but you can get simple ones at home too. That is, if you don't want to go to the gym, I don't cycle outside because maybe there's a lot of crowd or a lot of traffic or it's unsafe, risky, you can do cycling at home, at the place. And what more you can do is, while cycling, you can put on any music. I always prefer Rocky music. That will keep you exercising. So that was my suggestion for the home workout. You do the exercises, and please remember, while doing any of the exercises, if you experience any pain, sudden pain, severe pain, please stop what you're doing and maybe you can check the doctor to see why the pain is, or maybe wait for some time for pain to subside before you resume. Also, when you're exercising, what you're doing is you're challenging yourself. So when you're doing all these exercises, you're challenging your muscles, to become stronger. So what happens is your old weak muscles will die and new muscles will be produced. So you'll get stronger muscles. In fact, that's how bodybuilding is done. That's how bodybuilding works. You take weights, you exercise, and you do to a point of failure or beyond which you cannot do. Then the brain senses that you are not strong enough, so it makes stronger muscles. But before that, the weak muscles die because they are trying to push against the weight you're giving. And that's how they get stronger and stronger. So when you're doing bodybuilding, like in the gym, what you do is you take progressively heavier and heavier weights so that your muscles, you get stronger muscles, bigger muscles. That's called hypertrophy. That is, more muscle is produced. So when you work at home, though you might not get hypertrophy, you will get the benefits for the muscles. Along with that, your heart as well. So that's the workout. The weight training part you can do at home. So do that, and your cardio exercise. That's if you cannot go to a gym to do any actual weight training at gym. That keep you healthy. Also, over the next few days, I will get you videos from the gym. How you work out in the gym. I will get it with an instructor, professional gym instructor, will also be able to give you advice, and he'll also be able to ensure that my form is correct. If you like this video, please like it, share it, and subscribe to my YouTube channel so that whenever I launch my next video, you will receive notification. And the request, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, because as of now, only 5% of the people watching my videos are subscribers. So please subscribe. Thank you.